Let's talk about what it takes to be a homeschooling expert. I am the mom of 4 in our blended family of 6. I've got 2 homeschoolers. We're currently underway for our 8th year of homeschooling. The older 2 kids go to public school, and I get a lot of questions from people about homeschooling, which is what really initiated this idea to start a YouTube channel in the first place. And people are like, oh, you know what you're talking about, you've been doing it forever. I was on Instagram the other day and somebody made a post about like, what does it take to be a homeschool expert? Like, when would you consider yourself an expert? And I've been thinking about it for a few days, and I decided I'm just gonna put together a video about it. My background, I started working in childcare and early childhood programs when I was 18. I went and got my degree in early childhood development and specialized in children ages birth to 6. I worked for a program called Early Head Start, and I was what is called a parent-child educator, where I went into people's homes and talked to them about child development and parenting techniques, all kinds of stuff like that. I worked in the public school system. I'm currently on the school board, been homeschooling, like I said, this is our 8th year, and our oldest kid is 17, our youngest is 9, and I feel like it's safe to say that children, families, child development, and homeschooling education, that's my career of choice. I would consider myself a professional in that career. I've put a lot of time and effort and energy into developing my skills and ability in that profession. I do not, however, consider myself an expert. And that is because A, there's always more to learn, and B, I don't think anybody's an expert. I don't think it's possible. To be an expert at something, in my mind, it's beyond what's possible in parenting and homeschooling. The reason I say that is because every child is different. Every parent is different. Every home situation is different. I might be an expert on my child yesterday, but they're going to be different tomorrow because they're constantly growing and changing and trying out new things. So, the only expertise I really have is the expertise of 2020, right? I can look back and I can say, well, if I'd done this differently or that differently, and there's certainly a lot of information out there and books on if you do this, that, and the other thing, your kid will turn out, I don't know, in some prescribed way. But the problem is that it doesn't matter. Whatever we do, our kids are gonna be who they're gonna be, who at the end of the day they choose to be. Now we can set them up and try and give them the best stack of cards that we can give them to play the game, but they have to choose how to use those cards, and they have to choose how to play the game. So there's no expert method or one way to do things that's going to end up getting our kids into what we think is the best setup for them. So what does it mean to be an expert of your own child? To be an expert of your own child, to me, means that you are willing to learn and to grow with them, that you're interested in gathering as much information as you can and then seeing what applies best to your kid and your family and using it to the best of your ability. I know when I worked for Early Head Start, we had a saying that said, parents are their children's first and most important teacher. Now, I always argued with that, and I said, parents are definitely their child's first teacher, and they're definitely the child's most influential teacher up until the point that somebody else comes in and spends more time with their kids if they send them to public school or something like that. But who is their most important teacher? Well, I don't know. It depends on your kid. Maybe it's you, maybe it's a coach, maybe it's another teacher they have in their life, maybe it's a book that they read, an author that they never met. I don't know. I think that's subjective, and they're going to have to decide for themselves who they think is the most important influence on their life. Anyway, all that to say, there's no such thing as expertise. Give yourself a break. Stop looking for other people, if you are, to give you the answers, because there are no solid answers. Do your best, leave the rest, and enjoy your children. Celebrate them, have fun with them, give yourself a break, give yourself grace when you mess up, because you will, over and over and over again. Give them grace when they mess up, because they will, because we're all human, we do our best, and that's all I got for you. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, check us out on Instagram at Homeschool Happy Hour. Make sure and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you found this interesting or of any value to you. And remember that you are awesome, your children are awesome, and you're in this homeschooling journey together. So do your best to keep it fun, keep the love, and I'll catch you later.